Hi guys, welcome to another range test video. This is the 2022 BMW iX3, to be precise, the facelift model. In this video, I want to find out the range in real-life driving conditions. I will test the range on the highway to find out the minimum range of this car. I will also do a second range test at lower average speeds to know the maximum range. I also wanted to know how long it takes to charge the battery at a fast charger. This is the BMW iX3 with a 74 kWh battery. It has a WLTP range of up to 460 km. The iX3 has a power of 286 horsepower and a maximum torque of 400 Newton meter. It goes from 0 to 100 km per hour in 6.8 seconds. It is a facelift model of the iX3. The new iX3 comes standard with an M Sport package, which makes the car look really good. On the front, we see a larger kidney grille. The headlights are a bit slimmer than before, and there is a newly sculpted front apron. At the rear, we see new three-dimensional LED rear lights. There are also a few specific accents in eye blue, which I'm not really a fan of. BMW also freshened up some things in the interior, such as the digital screens, the control panel on the center console. Lots of driver assistance systems come as standard, such as Driving Assistant Professional with the steering and lane control assistant, and active cruise control with stop and go function, to name a few. I will first test the range at higher average speeds on the highway. I want to find out what the minimum range of this car could be. At the beginning of this part of the test, the battery is at 75%. I will base my estimated range based on the average consumption and the net capacity of the battery. I did the test in March and it was between 6 and 8 degrees. I drove from Brussels in direction to Liège for a drive of in total 138 km. Let's have a look at my results. I emptied the battery down to 30% and the consumption was pretty stable over the whole drive. The range on the highway ended up to be 315 km based on an average consumption of 23.5 kWh. Later in this video I will test the range at lower average speeds, but let's now recharge the car. The BMW iX3 is equipped with CCU combined charging unit. This system enables the iX3 to be charged with both AC and DC. For this test, I will charge the car at a DC fast charger. The BMW iX3 can fast charge at speeds of up to 150 kW. BMW says it takes 32 minutes to recharge from 10% to 80% at a speed of 150 kW. I did the test immediately after my highway range test. I was busy doing the range test, so I only put the destination of the charger in the GPS about 5 km before arriving at the charger. Some say that it preheats the battery and prepares the car for charging. I don't know if that is actually the case, but I did it anyway. However, I was already driving for about an hour, so the battery should have been heated already, I guess. At the beginning of the charging session, the battery is at 28% and the range indicator gives a range of 99 km. It is 9 degrees outside. The car indicated that it would take around 1 hour and 10 minutes to fully charge the battery. I will do a 30-minute charging test. In the beginning, the car was charging at a speed of around 72 kW. After 5 minutes, I was charging at a speed of 80 kW. After 10 minutes, I was charging at a speed of 93 kW. The battery increased to 46% and we gained about 67 km on the range indicator. After 20 minutes, I noticed that we were charging at a speed of 71 kW. I gained another 60 km of range and the battery is now at 63%. After 30 minutes, the battery is at 77%. The charging speed dropped to 50 kW. The range indicator is at 273 km, so we gained 174 km in total. I didn't do an AC charging test with this car, but let's look at some theoretical information. The charging speed of the onboard charger is 11 kW. The AC charging time from 0% to 100% is 7.5 hours at 11 kW. Let's now test the range at lower speeds. I want to find out what the maximum range of this car could be. In the beginning of this part of the test, the battery is at 55%. Temperature was between 8.5 and 12.5 degrees. The first part was around 74 kilometers driving on small town roads. It was in an urban area, sometimes a bit more in the country, but with lots of opportunity for continuous driving, mostly between 50 to 70 kilometers per hour. I averaged 15.8 kilowatt hour, which resulted in an estimated range of 468 kilometers. The rest of the drive was driving in Brussels, more in an urban area, but with lots of stop and go driving. I emptied the battery further down to 31% over a drive of in total 103 kilometers. Over the course of the drive, consumption decreased to 16.3 kilowatt hour, so the range in the city is 454 kilometers, which is almost exactly the WLTP range. In conclusion, I can say that the range of the BMW iX3 is somewhere between 315 km and 454 km based on similar driving conditions and measured at softer temperatures between 6 and 12.5 degrees. I'm guessing that in much colder temperatures you will probably get less range. However, in warmer temperatures you will get more range. I want to add that overall this is a great car. It feels like it's engineered around the driver, where the combination of seating position and overall view on the road, steering and handling is tweaked almost to perfection. It also looks great on the outside. It looks like a regular X3 with no compromise on design to get better range. It has superior interior finishing and quality. On the other side, it doesn't have a range of above 500 kilometers like some of the competitors, and it is also only rear-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive. With a price tag of 71,000 euros, it's like most EVs quite high in budget. I hope I was able to answer some questions you might have about this car. If you want to know more about the real-world range of electric cars, there are more videos on my channel and more to come in the future. Subscribe if you want to be notified about these future videos.